Hi guys, welcome back. Today we are in Poland still, and today we decided to visit Auschwitz because it's very close from Krakow where we are. We took a train yesterday, and yeah, basically we would like to. But I don't think we'll record like a normal video because definitely it's not a normal place and a normal experience. So I think we'll be like more documentary because I don't think we'll be recording much inside. Maybe we'll just put like subtitles, but I think like it's important and like we're historians, so we always wanted to obviously go because it's very different seeing textbook and then in person.
Sure. The entries are free, so you don't have to pay anything.
Yeah, which is
but they
nice.
have time slots, and you can only book for
1
or 2 p.m.
Yeah, so we only have like 3 hours.
Yeah,
which is impossible.
Is impossible. So we decided to do each camp in different days. So today we are doing
Auschwitz.
the Auschwitz one, and
then tomorrow doing Auschwitz-birkenau. Yeah. I think.
I'm in between in the 26 and 27 block. The 26 block on my right was used to receive the new prisoners and identify them, giving them a number, a register. The 27 was used to take off all the belongings and clothes and give us the new clothes to use.
Die Inkarnation des Bösen, das Vermensch der Dekomposition, der plastische Dämon des Verfalls der Menschheit.
Place of death unknown, Poland. Murdered in Auschwitz. Okay, so this was a kid. Born in 29. It's like 15 years old, maybe? 12 years old? 29. Murdered in Auschwitz. Didn't think this would be right here. Oh my god. This is an exposition on the experimental procedures doctors would do with prisoners in Auschwitz. There's a few instruments. So we're seeing on the map, I think these blocks here were the ones of the staff and the forces that were in the camp, and they're also like protected from the rest of the camp. thinking this is the kitchens. Entering the same gate. Thank you so much. So we just left Auschwitz I, and it's already night time. We came to the place with more lighting I could find to record. It took us about 2 hours and a half, and still we didn't saw many things, and a lot of parts were like temporarily closed. I don't know, I think we both cried a few times during. I think it was definitely, it felt like a place from hell, like actual hell.
And he drains us emotionally?
Yeah, I think we both kind of prepared, but I mean, you can not prepare for this.
Sure.
And I think it's very different, especially, I mean, we're from history, so I've been for the last many years in our lives studying war, studying that, and you always read the numbers, and I mean, it's...
And the facts.
I mean, you always are affected, obviously, but like you read, 6 million people, or 1 million people, or whatever, and then, I don't know, it's very different reading the number than seeing their belongings, their story, their faces.
Their conditions.
Yeah, it's very different.
Tomorrow
We'll see
more.
tomorrow, Birkenau.
Yeah.
And yeah, I think that's it for today.
Hello guys,
Hi
again.
guys. So
Second day?
yesterday we saw Auschwitz I.
Yes.
Today we are now in the gate of Auschwitz-Birkenau, which is the second camp, and also the bigger one, and also known later for basically the death camp.
So we got here from going to Auschwitz once. There are free buses to come to Auschwitz II, or you can walk to. It's like 20 minutes walk.
That's just from the entrance itself. Like it goes from there to way up there.
It's much bigger than the other one.
It feels like
so we have
7 times bigger.
Walk,
so we're gonna have to hurry a little bit because again we have only 2 hours and a half. Crazy, like you can see that the line from Auschwitz I would come all the way inside the camp. Okay, so just in the beginning of the camp we have the railway, and basically was where the prisoners would be descended from the train and then like selected. And we were seeing, I thought it was less, but apparently they're separated by the SS doctors, the healthier and the child and the sick ones. And apparently 70 to 75% would go immediately to the gas chambers, and the rest would be fit for work. I mean, for as long as they could. But I thought the stats were, I don't know, little. It's crazy. 70%.
These are the remainings of the kitchen. The only thing left, because it was mostly constructed on wood, the only thing left is the chimneys, because we're constructing on brick.
Okay, so we just been walking from, the beginning there to here, and all of this line was the prisoners' barracks, and I mean, maybe it's easier. So we've been walking this with the bunk beds and the latrines, and now we're here by the kitchen. And then all of this is exactly the same, but as you can see, kinda, like the rest doesn't have much left, it's just the chimney. Here was where the doctors would experiment, and the most known where Joseph Miguel would do is twin experimental and with crippled persons.
There was
all destroyed.
Because there was all rocks.
So basically all this area is mostly medical. There's the infirmary, also a few involuntary abortions and experiments from it there.
X-rays.
The SS room of the office of the doctors, where they would keep the corpses and dissect them. Yeah, definitely the farther from the entrance where you come, the worse it gets, I guess. The people arrived in the gas chambers would go directly after arriving in the camp. The rest of them would probably go after 1, 2, 3 months in the camp. And people usually thought they were just gonna shower, so they had to dress outside, put all their clothes and belongings behind. And then they entered the gas chamber, and then the gas, Xylon B, that's what it calls, would start kicking in, but the problem was the gas would take 20 to 35 minutes to function, which is a horrific way to die. And when the gas was done, someone would go in, see if everyone was dead, and then took the people to the crematorium, and there they would be cremated and the ashes would be spread. Just horrific to think about it, like imagining this. All of these, I mean, doesn't remain a lot, but basically this is the remains of a few buildings here and all the way to there, which basically consists in storage rooms to take the things of the people who arrived. The things were taken here and then was later shipped back to Germany civilians to be reused. And the way it's like this is because they're all in 45 blown up to try to cover what they did. End of the war, the SS officers, aware of the closeness of the Soviet troops, set up with dynamite all the gas chambers and also a few other buildings in a vain effort to try to hide the crimes against humanity committed in this place.